Hello, school children. My name's Paul Constantine and I'm Miss Constantine's younger brother, and I live down in London where the royal wedding is going to be happening very shortly. Today's the 8th of April, so it's going to be exactly 3 weeks, I believe. I believe it's the 29th of April when the wedding will be between Prince William and Kate, or as she's now going to be known, Catherine Middleton. So that's in 3 weeks. So what I thought I would do is I'd show you some of London, and in particular the bits that are going to be on the news the most over the next few weeks, if not months, and probably years as well when you watch the footage back. Probably when you're all about 35, I imagine that's when the next royal wedding will be, of this standing an occasion. So let me show you a few places. 1 second. So we'll start off. There's a red London bus, and you'll see a few of the. Can you see the black cabs down there? There you go. There's the famous London black cabs. So just to let you know where I am in Westminster at the minute. As you can see by the sign here, I am very close to Parliament Square, and you can see Trafalgar Square, Waterloo, Westminster Bridge, and the city. The city's like the business district within London. So that's that there, just to show you where I am. So what you can see from here you go, sightseeing tour of London. You're getting a bit of a sightseeing tour at the minute. So what you can see in the distance there, just behind those buildings, that is the Millennium Eye, or the Millennium Wheel. That was put up in the year 2000. And an interesting fact, I hope you can hear me, an interesting fact about the Millennium Eye, there are, I believe it's 32, but you might have to check that, 32 individual capsules. And when I say capsules, I mean the little pods that people stand in. And the 32 represent the 32 different boroughs of London. So whereas in England and Scotland and Wales you have counties, in London you have boroughs, and they each individual one of those represents each London borough. So that's quite an interesting fact. Just behind there, let me cross the road. So just behind there you can make out, you can just about see it behind the trees. We'll get a better picture of it later. So you can see Big Ben just behind just behind there. So obviously the Millennium Eye, the Millennium Wheel, is to the left. Big Ben is there on this side of the River Thames. And Big Ben, another interesting fact, Big Ben actually is the name of the bell that's inside Westminster Tower, but people call the tower Big Ben, and that's what it's become known as. But actually Big Ben is just the huge bell that's in there. So what else have you got around here, and why did I bring you here? So this building here that you can see, this big old building, is actually Westminster Abbey, and that's where William and Catherine will get married. Let me see if I can get a bit of a better view for you. But this is where William and Catherine will get married. So you look up, there you go, this is Westminster Abbey. So as you can tell from what I've just shown you, Westminster Abbey, this is all it, this is the back of it, is very close to the Houses of Parliament where the government sits. So Big Ben is next to the Houses of Parliament where the government sits, where the Prime Minister David Cameron sits. He doesn't live there, he lives just around the corner in number 10 Downing Street. But this is where they'll get married, where they'll actually have the service. So that you'll probably see them coming out of these doors here. And, oh, if you listen, you can hear Big Ben. Listen. I hope you can hear that. So that's Big Ben going off in the background. So this is where the wedding is going to be. And just to give you another view, 1 second. So to give you another view, You can see all these people, all these tourists out here have just come down and are finding stuff out about the Abbey and probably getting their picture taken where William and Catherine will stand. So on this side, it's very sunny today. On this side already you can see where the TV stands are going to be and the audience, all the scaffolding, basically where they're going to put the seats. That's all going up already. So that's the Abbey. There's on the actual wedding day it will be really busy outside here. And what I will do next is show you Buckingham Palace, because the plan is for Catherine and William to get married here, Prince William to get married here, and then to drive up to Buckingham Palace. So I'll show you there next. Okay? Hope that was good. Bye bye. I decided just to show you a different view of the Abbey so that you can see it a bit more clearly. So this is the Abbey, and I told you I'd also get you a better view of Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. So there you go, there's Big Ben. We zoom right in, you can see that it's about 4 minutes past 6, and inside there is the bell. In fact, that might be the bell up there. Maybe. So that's Big Ben. It's an amazing building. You should do some research on Big Ben, find out when it was built, who it was built by. That'd be quite interesting, and then you could let me know, because I'm not too sure. So just next to Big Ben, I'm walking, which is why it might be a bit jittery. So next to Big Ben here are the Houses of Parliament. Like I say, that's where Parliament sit, that's where government decisions are made, and as I showed you before, it's right next to the Abbey. So I'll move on now, and I think before we show you Buckingham Palace, I'll show you number 10 Downing Street, where David Cameron sits, where he actually lives. Okay children, so just to let you know, I've just made a quick 5-minute walk from where I was last. You can see how close I am now, and hopefully this gives you a good idea of just how close some of the major attractions in London are. So you can still see Big Ben just creeping over the top there. You can still see the Houses of Parliament. But where I am now, I've just walked up this street here where the bus is coming to where I am now. On this side, you've got an even better view of there's a bus. An even better view of the Millennium Eye. Shall we try and zoom right in? See if we can see somebody. There's lots of buses. Let's see if we can see somebody. Oh, there we go. There you go. Trying to keep my hand steady. So there you go. You can actually see people in the pods. That's pretty cool, right? Look at them there. I'll show you just how far away that is. It's a long way away, but we can still see the man with the black and white jumper on. So to let you know where we are right outside number 10 Downing Street, where, I nearly said Gordon Brown then, where David Cameron lives. Gordon Brown was of course the last Prime Minister. Now you can't actually get down Downing Street, it's heavily policed, but you can see, if I zoom right in, you can actually see number 10. Let me just try and get a better view. So that door there, where the policeman stood outside of, is number 10 Downing Street. Oh, we've got somebody coming down. So that's where David Cameron lives, and that's where the Prime Minister of Great Britain actually resides. It's okay, you can walk past. And there's lots of police here, as you can imagine, because he needs to be kept extremely safe. Although he's in Spain at the minute on holiday, and here are some tourists that are just waiting outside. And on this side, interestingly, is the Ministry of Defence building, so that might be one to look up to find out who the Ministry of Defence are and what they do. So yes, once again you can see just how close things are, and we're still in Westminster.